Hi, good afternoon, Dr. Isa. Right?
Hi, good afternoon. Is it Mr.
Okay. Yeah, we can start if you are ready. You want to share the share the page so we can go through.
Okay.
Sorry, my bandwidth is a little bit slow, so I off the video if you don't mind.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Because I just finished my morning class, so I'm ready for everything.
Sure. Maybe you can share the migrant page. We can go through that a bit. Yeah.
Right. So let me see the content. I try. Share screen.
Anyway, I will also try to share my video. So hopefully, it doesn't impact the bandwidth. Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Okay. There are okay. I think we can start with the um, any specific uh, area you want to start first.
Okay, um, can I call you Mr. Lim?
Sorry. Yeah, I can see your page now. You are in the migrant. This is migrant page, right? Or rather, this PDF. Okay, fine.
So, Mr. Lim, can you hear me clear?
I can hear you. You can. Oh, sorry, a bit soft. Is it better now?
Okay. If you can't hear me clearly, I have to wear my earphone because a lot.
Yeah, maybe better with earphone. Just in case interruption.
Okay.
I'm home working, so from time to time got noises from neighboring house. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Alright. Alright. Mr. Lim, I know your time is very valuable. So, what do you think about the title? Is it okay or so or not good enough?
Well, because it's renewable energy, certainly is one topic that relevant. In particular, biomass. In this case, I suppose this is touch on Malaysia, much more relevant because we are the second largest exporter of palm oil in the world. Therefore, there's a plenty of supply for the discharge from the palm oil mill. And so I guess the question is about how to make it another form of green energy. My understanding of palm oil industry is limited. However, I do know that the palm oil industry, the palm kernel shell, already being used as a source for green energy. Yeah, after the palm kernel, the seed or the oil already been extracted out, the shell, the palm kernel shell, after dry, then it become a source of energy which is already being used as an alternate energy. So green energy in short, yeah. So palm oil is a lot of can be used for many purposes. Yeah.
Yes. So apart from the palm oil, there is so many part macam daun dia, buah
Yeah.
dia, waste dia, kayu dia, semua ada komposisi kimia yang berbeza yang kita perlukan proses yang berbeza untuk hasilkan nilai tenaga yang berbeza.
Yes, but overall, reference to your research project, I think is because it is green energy supply. So the example I explained just now, palm kernel shell, to my understanding, is already although already being widely worked on to become alternate energy. Yeah, so I notice you have a lot of statistics here, which is fine. From the model standpoint, do you need anything from us as your AI solution provider?
Okay. I need your let's go back to the I'm sorry because I'm new to this.
Okay.
Okay. Towards my proposal. Okay, this is my proposal. So if you see there is some part that is still missing. And I talked with my friend, and she said that my FIMB looking forward for PRGS and then commercialization, right?
Yeah.
You want to commercialize the system, all right? So the thing is, macam mana? Okay, endpoint the product is electricity. Okay,
Yes.
so it's come from the renewable energy. We focus on the palm oil because we are the second largest palm oil. So we just throw or burn all the waste. So why not we do some other technology like fermentation, anaerobic digestion to produce methane gas, which is have like some sort same composition with natural gas. Okay, which will give a cleaner untuk menghasilkan electricity lah, sama macam natural gas. Okay, the thing is there is so many variable, there is so many process, macam kuantitinya, calculationnya, if you want to put bacteria, how much bacteria. Okay, so all these things make things complicated. So sebab tu banyak palm oil mill macam not interested to do renewable energy. So why not if we collect from those mills, daripada kilang-kilang tu kita kumpulkan kat satu tempat. Itu satu choice lah.
Yes.
Sebab ya, itu satu choice. Tapi semua tu perlu satu sistem lah nak tengok kan.
That's right.
Daripada networknya, kemudian logistiknya, kemudian kapasiti kilang, ada kilang besar, ada kilang kecil. So semua tu adalah variable. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll share you a model. While you speaking, I multitask, so we pick up some model that we can share. One of it I just forward to you. Let me just give me 1 or 2 more minutes. I look for the other one.
Sure.
The idea is really to give you an idea where we can, as part of the ecosystem, how we can work on this. Hold on.
My background is chemical engineering, so I'm not familiar with software, IT things.
Actually, it's okay. you don't have to be the subject matter expert, so to speak, lah. So long as we got the your research topic clearly understood, I think we can what you call able to we can actually able to connect it using our ecosystem. Yeah.
Yes.
So let me pick another example that I can share.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, everything that this research paper, I'll show you another example. Really, it actually meant to say, from this is from cost and benefit standpoint. So how a concept like this eventually can reduce. There's an impact, cost of energy supply. Obviously, they are certainly much more statistically to be gathered to support it. But the whole idea is that green energy come in different forms. Solar is one of them. Palm oil is certain. Palm oil, which in particular the palm kernel shell and the palm oil punya apa? Other end item can be also another way. So that now this energy in comparison with because it's bio related, you know, at the end of the day, you know, the calculation will show. I think the model is really trying to prove that this can be one area to explore. The concept is really about, okay, alternate source of green energy, which is palm oil, like what you selected, and it go through a model, simple model, like what we say. Now maybe memang mahal, maybe over time, you know, it will be as compatible as even to LPG contohnya. Obviously, LPG 20 years ago also very expensive because technology is difficult and it's difficult to access, difficult to transportation. Yes, you imagine LPG right now is one of the alternate to fuel energy contohnya. So, but 20 years ago is not. It's definitely not possible. You know. So I think this is one angle lah. So these two model, or rather the illustration, hopefully you can also use it as some of the reference lah. Yeah.
Okay, alright.
This has to be very long term. Memang tak boleh 1 year lah. Not possible lah. So you will talk about 5 years and more. That our timeline lah. You know. Obviously, that makes sense because as you move on, selepas ini, then you know you can move on to PRGS contohnya. You know, it's a long term thing lah. It cannot be so short term lah. Yeah.
Okay, alright.
So I think you have an idea from how we can play a role based on our model, which is, I think there's also another example we can share, if I may just pick it up, see whether hold on, where for example, because at different phases, this is the last, you know, this another contoh lah, you know, it give you an at the initial phase, you know, and the cost and benefits certainly you have cost exceeded benefit, that is for sure lah. That's why it has to be long term. Yeah. So yeah, there's a SDG element because of the yeah, there's an environment factor there. Yeah. So that the discharge from the palm oil industry would not become another source of pollution to the environment, contoh, you know. Yeah. So I think that you're okay so far with the additional information sharing.
Actually, do you share to me from the chat one, or where?
Yeah, in a group window.
Oh, in the WhatsApp already.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can take a look.
Okay, I will take a look.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, it's in the chat window. I show you three images, or you can have a look later on. It covers the point I just explained just now. So right now, you want to perhaps want to, maybe we can go through with you on the budget. So if you have any question for me.
I think the budget is just fine because it's come like quotation from your side, right?
Yeah, you have our information, right? I share with you, right? Did I share? Okay.
The one.
So you're okay with that so far, right?
Yeah. I think it should be fine.
Okay, good.
I
Thank you.
think should be fine.
Should be fine. Okay. So if that's the case, then from our, just to give you an idea, our role will be surrounding your project, what you call concept paper, how AI
Yes.
can play a role as an enabler.
Mm.
Tools, a smart system, so that based on your research data plus any available external data, which our system will pull, quantitative or qualitative, so that it translate to some form of insight to support. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Actually, this is my first experience working with a company for
Understand.
the so I don't know about the cost, but for me the cost is fine. But my
Yeah,
concern is on the
on the
on
subject
the
matter.
on the subject matter. Like okay, now I share you my grant. Okay,
Okay.
this is a website.
Okay.
So the research info. Okay, see the info. The climate change, the energy, renewable energy,
Okay.
and then okay. So okay, of course we don't have hypothesis, right? Because we're
Okay.
doing AI. Hypothesis like more to SPSS or
Okay.
the linking, right?
Okay.
And
Uh,
then okay, now
understand.
this one
Okay.
I have to find the relevance to government policy.
I think on this one, if you refer to, do you want to jump over to the WhatsApp window?
Sub window.
Yeah, my
Okay.
colleague Miza also share you some McKinsey research in the WhatsApp window.
Okay. Let me find it. Or maybe I can just look at my.
It's okay. It's okay. I think yeah. Once you log in, you find additional information provided, especially on the
Okay. So,
yeah, under this UUM group window. Total is yeah. The first one, I think just now. Yep, that one. Yeah. I think if you page down, just only or rather page up. Yeah, you notice McKinsey Energy Insight. I think you should be able to find some relevant information regarding the government aspect. This table here, this model, and also this line chart, cost and benefits table. They give you an idea of this our long-term project, how it should look like. And also there is a table underneath that, underneath this line chart. There's a table there showing, or rather on top, or rather after that, there's a table showing different phases. I think maybe after, maybe you page down slightly. Yeah.
okay.
So these are good information that you can extract. Yeah, this table here will give you will give you an idea as to different period. From the left, initial, all the way to matured phase. Yeah. This SDG, which is a responsible consumption and production under the United Nations, is also good good a source of saying, because government policy will certainly want to make sure it's responsible consumption. So yeah, this will be one angle you can extract the information.
This one, the goal 12, to
Yeah.
ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Because
Okay.
right, because at the end of the day, the government policy will have to be tailored or rather aligned to such international, direction.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
So hopefully this document give you the good, the government, the regulation part. Yeah, how you can reference to
Yeah.
here. Yeah. So quite a lot you have to digest slowly.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think hope that should be enough for, if not enough, you let us know. Yeah.
So, okay, if you get here, okay, I got the answer for this part, relevant to government policy.
Yes.
And then this my method part is too short, right? So maybe I should put the framework that
Yes,
you just share.
correct.
One, right?
I will
Correct.
share with you also the MyFilmB methodology, which you can consider amending and contextualizing to your project.
Okay, thank you, Miss Miza.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. For it, this can be also another angle, because it's about the if you're talking about from the capability standpoint, the benefit, the risk. So this whole part is an essential of in your study lah, or in our view. Yeah.
Okay, so I got the answer. This one, I just put in about the activity, because they say FIGS just for 2 years.
Yes.
So I just take the 2 years. Expected result, the model kan? The model.
Okay. Yes, correct. The one that I just shared. Yeah.
Yeah, the model.
No, the impact statement, you can also refer to the table, the one initial, and just if you go back, you go back to the WhatsApp there. The table, because they talk about referring to the initial phase. This one, and also the bottom one, the one at the lower bit, because it covers different phases. Yeah, these are some additional information. Yeah.
Is it this one to put here?
Oh, for this, no.
Impact.
For the impact measurement, I think Mr. Lim is referring to some of the snapshots that he shared above.
Snapshot.
Maybe slightly above, little bit up a bit, little bit more. I think. This one.
This one.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, okay.
Because,
Table 1.
yeah.
Tab of projects.
You can download this one and say, because benefit, obviously talk about at each phase, so you can explain at each phase.
SB, I think for this explanation, for this snapshot, if you can find the source link for her to read more about it and see if she can link it to her project, that would be good.
Oh, like that lah. Okay.
Because other than us sharing the framework, I'm not sure if she's able to understand that framework just like that. So it's best to include the source link.
Okay. Later I will go on this.
And Dr. Izzatul, since
Yes.
since your project is related to renewable energy, right, regarding the impact part, you may also link it to the SDG goals, which I believe you, link it to that part.
Oh, for the impact statement.
Yes. And then if you're able to also show that your model can lead to an cost saving and energy saving, that would also be good, as this is related to green technology.
Energy saving. Work.
Green technology. Because this palm oil is part of green technology, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you can show how it can lead to cost saving and energy saving, that would be good. And for if they were to ask about if there's any demands for such renewable energy, you may also quote any of the diagrams inside the consulting papers that I've given you.
Okay, anything from consulting paper? Anything from the consulting paper
Yes.
regarding to the green energy?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. So, is it anything else? I think this is the statement on constitutional helix. On society, academia, government,
Okay.
industry. I think it's enough.
Another thing that
Yeah.
you may also consider is that if this, based on your captured data, if it's good also, we can also consider it as part of integrated reporting under natural capital.
Capture data. What kind of
Sorry.
data?
Based on, for your model, right?
Yes, yes.
The renewable energy, the data can be interpreted as by, you can relate it to integrated reporting.
Oh,
Yes,
I think maybe
data.
maybe you want to pull the natural capital, that section, and then you share that section to Dr. Isa. Yeah.
Session? With what session?
The because integrated reporting is a is a report on public listed organization, and it examine under the various type of capital. So in your case, it's very specific to natural capital. Natural means natural resources capital, or like water, like in this case, palm oil. So, so I was suggesting to Nisa to just extract that section for you, because the rest may not be, the rest of it may not be so relevant. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, please can.
Yeah. So you can take a look at that. And SDG, which is social development goal, is also linked to natural capital. So you can, I think after you digest the SDG, it will cover the society aspect, certainly the government, certainly the industry, certainly the environment, and last but not least, the academia, because it impact your research, So the SDG itself is quite a rich document. You can actually digest it. Yeah. Natural capital. Yeah.
Natural capital.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. If you go here, a potential application of the research finding.
The obviously the application will be in our humble view that using this palm oil as a source of renewable energy. Certainly, it has to. I think you can perhaps use the example of palm kernel shell. Remember the shell of the palm? You can use it as an example. Imagine after the palm matured, after it's being extracted from the palm tree, then transport to the palm oil mill plant, and after it going through the process, this palm kernel shell will be just chuck one side. So it become industry waste if you don't process it. Often some people will just leave it one side. Obviously nowadays it's quite trendy. It being dry up, go through a process. Therefore, use it as a source to because for a power plant to generate power, it needs material to burn. It's either you burn fuel or you burn gas or LPG. In this case, a modern power plant will burn mixture of fuel or substance like palm kernel shell because it's dry already. You just load it into the power plant and let it burn, and it created the heat, created the energy. That's my understanding. Yeah. You can research a bit on.
Okay. Oh. Oh, I thought it's like who will benefit from this, like palm oil mill or SME or TNB or the government. Is it none?
Yes, it will. Because why? Because this palm kernel shell after the production process, it will translate into become another source of energy. So which will reduce the use of fuel oil, which is environment not friendly. So in a way, it will, yeah, that is an application. Reduce the use of the fuel, which is environmental not friendly. You know, it produce the carbon, what's K2 something, C2O something like that. Yeah.
I confirm
Okay.
that for this FRGS project, it is to find a model that optimizes the production of electricity from the palm oil.
Waste, yes.
Okay.
Palm oil waste.
Okay, for the potential application, that one also you may suggest also because it's based on your research itself and you understand your research much more better. For my FIMB part, we will be contributing our views from the industry point of view.
Okay.
Then potential application, I believe you can also state that if you're able to produce electricity from the resources and from there, Malaysia itself can actually be sustainable in terms of their production of electricity. So if you're able to produce something for your local, which is Malaysia itself, you might even consider exporting such technology to other overseas countries.
And then we also can exporting electricity also, right? We can sell our electricity.
Yes.
Yes, ultimately, it will translate into another form of energy supply, alternate energy supply.
Yes.
Alternate energy supply. Okay. How about I think IP is the model, right?
Yeah.
It's the model. Okay.
For the intellectual properties, did they
Yes.
state any guidelines for you to indicate on what to be filled under intellectual properties?
Actually, I don't know because the last time I attend the briefing, they don't really tell how to write the IP. They just say I should check the IP whether there is research conducted yang sama kan, macam tu. Nak tulis macam mana tu tak ada pula. How to write, I don't know.
Okay. For this, I think we may discuss internally, but most of it, methodology-wise, it will be your IP methodology because you are the author of this research paper.
Methodology.
Yeah. Any IP related, I think I will let Mr. Lim to explain if need be. Yeah, if you have any inquiries, we will also let you know soon.
I think in terms of the IP part, now your this so far in your research per the topic itself, I think that can be one source if it's subsequently able to be commercialized, for example. That knowledge obviously is part of the IP. So I think for that purpose, you can document for now that the concept of using palm oil as an alternate energy. So research around surrounding that can be the the key points lah. So obviously your research briefly document around this as to because this is not about going into a prototype whereby you have to think about how to do it, but this is really from the concept perspective, so you can actually cover it in this angle, if I may suggest.
I suggest that for the intellectual property, if it's possible for you to check with your school on what you have to declare. I'm not sure if it's related. I think it may be related to this project. If it's either an upcoming IP which you'll be patenting, or will it be, or do we have to declare the IP which you're already doing?
Okay, I will check.
Yeah. So it's best for you to check with your site.
All right, thank you. So anything or does it or can I proceed?
Yeah, I think it's okay for now. Maybe Dr. Isa, you can proceed to update, and maybe if you can share us the a copy later on, so we can just maybe see if anything else we can add on, help you to add on. Yeah. After you add all this extra.
How about equipment and
access to equipment and material.
equipment?
I guess for now, because it's still at the concept stage, it will not be. I would think it will not be applicable for now, lah.
Okay, all right. Okay. Concept stage. Concept stage. No equipment. Okay. About budget, I already I'm not sure this part is compulsory or not. Can you say they got the like I have to put attachment?
Okay.
Because last year don't have this.
Okay. I think we have not sent you the code yet. Maybe allow us to send you the code, and then you can use the code to attach it. As a supporting.
All right.
Maybe if you can export this page in a PDF, I can have to go through later. Then I can give you a comment which may needed some adjustment here and there.
Okay. Budget, copy paste. All right, thank you. And then additional info. Actually for FRGS, they say it's not compulsory to do the pattern search. So I don't do the pattern search. Better to do, right?
I think this is patent search. Yeah, maybe I'm not sure about this.
This one, I think she needs to, Dr. Izzatu may need to check with her university.
Yeah.
But for the
Yes.
research collaborator, you may have, I believe you may have to attach the UIP letter as proof of evidence that you're collaborating with MyFinB. And maybe also request you to invite MyFinB through the migrant also.
I already invite
Okay.
Prof. Nazri. Yes.
Yes, correct. That one.
I already invite. So about the attached file here, you suggest me to provide the collaboration letter.
For this one, is it, if this attached file related to patent research or under research collaborator?
I think it's a collaborator is
You can, for the collaborator UIP letter, you can attach it as appendix. I believe if you were to scroll down, there's an option for you to, yeah, appendix. You scroll up? Yeah, I see
Oh,
there's,
it's in
yeah,
appendix.
yeah, I think you
Here.
can attach here also. Yeah,
Okay.
because I understand some university
Collaborator,
does that. May I also,
collaborator paper in appendix.
since this FRGS will be a team submission, right? I believe I may have to
Yes.
issue the UIP letter to your team members as well.
UIP letter to my team member.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
do you need their email?
Yeah, I will PM you the details that I will need from you. And you are the
Okay.
project leader, yeah?
Yes, I am. All right.
all right.
So that's it from so fast. Okay. So
Yeah.
that's it from me. I already note down everything. So if anything, I will ask in the WhatsApp. Okay.
And
Yes, and
Okay.
also remember put it to PDF, and then let's have another look also after you key in.
Okay. I will try my best to submit everything by today.
Okay, yeah.
Inshallah, I try my best because it's almost deadline, right?
Yeah, understand. Yeah.
for UUM, the deadline, is it 26 February for FRGS?
Yeah, yesterday I meet my jawatan kuasa for the research. She said 26, but she not sure. It mean midnight of 25th or 26
Okay.
at noon. So she
Okay,
not sure.
understand. Okay lah.
So
Maybe you can
I make it
ask for 1 or
25th.
2 days. Yeah, maybe you can ask for maybe 2-day extension, something like that. Yeah.
Okay,
Because you also need to key in all this information. You need time also. Yeah.
yes. So okay, I will try my best to keep up and doing everything by tomorrow morning or
Sure.
tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for make this meeting.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, anything, just let us know inside the group.
Okay, thank you very much for helping. Okay, bye.
Bye bye. We log out now.
Yeah.